Do you remember that animated television series Littlest Pet Shop that ran from 2012 to 2016? If so, then you'll know that animated shorts were made for the series between 2014 to 2015. Director Ian Friedman. The short I want to talk about is particular is Audi Pepper, released in July 11th, 2014, where Pepper Clark is with help with Penny Ling tries to find and capture her happiest scent. What you probably don't know is that an alternate version of the short was made in late 2014 and was said to feature a more depressing ending than the original version. The file circulated in media fire for a time before receiving a content ID claim from the DHX media. The people who viewed that video had claimed to experience some severe trauma and refused to discuss what happens in the alternative version in fear of triggering PTSD. The altered version was described as having a new animation that was good as the original, and the voice acting for the additional dialogue was done brilliantly as a result. The fans of the show would easily mistake this for the original version. To this day, it's never specified who had created this alternate version, but what is apparent from what happens in this version is apparently not a pleasant sight. The short begins with what it does in the original version. Blith is preparing the pets for the International Pet Fashion Expo. Pepper is convinced that if they smell happy, it'll seep into the subconscious of the judges and make them happy. This leads to Frankenstein esque fantasy where Pepper sticks her tail into a tube to collect to her scents, while Pennyling is playing the part of the mad scientist, operates a machine that hooked up to a screen that shows her funny pictures. Every time Pepper laughs, she produces a film of different scent and color. This goes on for a while until Pepper becomes exhausted. Pennyling is coughing uncontrollably as the lab is filled with fumes. She warns Pepper that all of her scents are mixing together, and Pepper refuses to stop until she finds her happiest scent, despite her warnings. "Just one more," said Pepper. Pennyling pulls a big double lever, starting red alert and changing the screen to a picture of Captain Cuddles. Love struck, Pepper produces a pink fume that creates a heart-shaped explosion. Pennyling, weakened by the mix of fumes, confirms this as a peppermint rosy cupcake smell, and Pepper orders her to cap the tube quickly. Unlike the original version, where Pennyling trips another tube and drops it, causing a big explosion, she successfully caps the tube with no problem whatsoever. Pepper, "Success! I finally found my happiest scent." Pennyling, weak, places a hand on her chest. "Good for you." The camera zooms into Pennyling's chest and the inside of her body. We get to see her heartbeat gradually slowing down until it stops completely. Pennyling clutches her chest as she twitches and grunts in pain. A sleep-deprived Pepper turns her face into she falls into the floor and lets out a gruntled moan. Pepper's eyes widen in shock. She immediately leaps off the table and rushes over to a coughing and wheezy Pennyling. Pepper, "Pennyling!" Pennyling is going into cardiac arrest. Slowly, her head is to face Pepper. Now her eyes look baggy and bloodshot as she begins to speak. Pennyling, I told you it was too much." Pepper starts to cry, feeling guilty of what's currently happening. Pepper, "Hyperventilating. Pennyling, I'm sorry. I didn't know this would happen to you. You were right. I was exhausted and I didn't know what I was." Pennyling puts her left index finger on Pepper's lips, quietly shushing her. Pennyling, It's okay, Pepper. I forgive you." Pennyling then pulls Pepper in for a last minute hug as Pepper cries in her arms. Pennyling cocks her head backwards. "I see." The light. Pepper, "Oh no, Pennyling, whatever you do, don't go into the light. Stay with me." Nearing death, Penny Ling begins to sing a rather creepy rendition of Hush, Little Baby, all the way while coughing and wheezing along the way. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Mama's gonna buy you a mockingbird. And if that's mockingbird don't sing, Mama's gonna buy you a diamond ring. Taking her last breath, Penny Lings then slumps over her as her eyes roll back into her head, based on the information that has been collected so far. Audio clips from the episodes where Penny Ling and Pepper communicate with each other start echoing in the background. Pepper, oh no, no. Pepper starts shaking Penny Ling's body in an attempt to wake her up. Pepper, come on, Penny, speak to me. Penny drops her body and begins performing chest compressions in the hope of restarting her heart, until she eventually gives up. Pepper, no, Penny. Realizing she's dead, Pepper kneels over Penny Ling's body, begins mourning her deceased panda friend. Cut back to reality, where Pepper rolls side to side, moaning and crying as Blith and the other pets were watching uncomfortably. So Trent, oh my, what's wrong with Pepper? Blith, I have no idea. Maybe I should schedule an appointment at the vet for her. Splith goes up and holds a quietly crying Pepper in the arms. Minka walks over to comatose Penny Ling, who looks as she has been rendered unconscious as saliva drips down her mouth. Minka, guys, is Penny Ling alright? Short ends with a shot of Penny Ling. Those who viewed the episode started questioning their perspectives on the show shortly after watching it. Why? Just why? Why would an innocent little show take such a dark turn? This version has discussed on many online forums and believed DHX Media has gotten the wine of the video file, leading them to fill a content ID claim which led to the file's removal from MediaFire. As of right now, where the whereabouts of the file is unknown, rumor has it the file is also installs a virus onto the viewer's PC, causing it to disappear immediately after watching it. Being someone who watched the video and remembers it vaguely, I hope to secure a virus-free copy of the alternate versions. I know it's going to be tough, but I know it's out there. I just know it.